Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour of the convention of what I saw, and I hope you guys stay tuned to the very end of this video where I give you my impressions of the entire convention and also a photo of all the various people that I was able to get at PAX East 2015 in Boston, and especially with the two individuals that made this experience very enjoyable and truly memorable. So hope you guys stay tuned to the very end. Now I'll be giving you guys overview of the various swags and giveaways, also things that I purchased at the convention, and made it really cool to see those things all in one place to gather. First things first, I'm going to start off with all the various lanyards that I got at the convention, and this is Nintendo's. Nintendo's booth was the closest that I saw when I came into the convention center, and they happened to be right there, so I just went right in, and they gave away this lanyard where you had to play Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. What's cool is they have both sides have red for the Nintendo 3DS and also the blue, and both sides also have various characters from the game. So it's a really nice giveaway. And what's cool is that they promoted various games such as Codename Steam, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, which recently released, and also Splatoon, a really cool game. Last is I forgot to mention was Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. That's a game that most people did not get a chance to play when it came to the Wii, so that is your opportunity. What they did was going back to what I was saying before. If you played various games, they would give out these cool pins, and they're all the characters from Splatoon in different colors. Now, if you, like I said, you play every one of them, you get an individual pin for each game that you play. So that's really nice. Made the experience that you know they obviously how to promote the game, but I made it that you get to really get your hands on what they want to promote. So moving on to the booth that is actually right next to them is Square Enix. They did give out this really cool lanyard that you had to fill out a survey, or possibly you can get it through playing a game. It is really nice because it does include various characters from Final Fantasy on both sides, and they're in an 8-bit kind of artwork, so that really got me interested in how to get my hands on this. So really cool. Now moving towards the middle of the convention center, there was a small booth dedicated to, I believe the company was Yacht Club Game. And if you all guys be aware, they made a really amazing game that harks back to the 8-bit era. The games like DuckTales that remind me of first thing. And if you haven't guessed it already, that is Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is a really amazing game that I was able to play on the Wii U. It is on the eShop, so do check it out if you haven't had the chance. So it's really cool. And when I saw they had a T-shirt, I didn't even get a chance to even open it yet, so I just got back to them from PAX, and it's really cool. It made it in the art style of the 8-bit box art, the black box games. If you do remember those old days when Nintendo first released the first set of games when they first released the Nintendo NES. So that's really cool, and I'll be wearing this pretty soon. Now, around the vicinity in the front of the convention center, I did encounter YouTube. They did have this booth where you would stand behind the green screen, and they would have this nice imagery. And you would kind of wear these costumes, don these hats, various hats and props, I would say, and you would just play around in camera, and they would give you this tag, or I should say card, with your number. You can actually view it online. So I haven't got a chance to do that. Hopefully once I finish the video, take a look at it. But what's cool is also in that area, they gave out this cool dog tag. Now it's not only any dog tag, it's obviously YouTube themed, and they printed it in front of you, and you had a computer where you would enter your channel name. So I couldn't pass on to doing that because obviously I'm on YouTube. I'm making a video here, so give it a go, and it's really cool. It actually has my YouTube name there, Danny4842. So pretty cool to have this as for freebie. Now going to one of my favorite booths is Capcom. Now I was able to get various items, but I'm going to explain that in a moment. I was able to see a lot of cool items that they had to refer to another booth, which is called Think Geek. And in Think Geek, they had a cool pin set that I saw was from Mega Man, and they had these various characters in there, like Mega Man there, Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, Roll, Proto Man, you know, you name it. It's really cool. It's in high quality a pin set that's made by Capcom, but it was sold by Think Geek. You know, pretty cool, pretty different. I gotta walk across the convention center to find it. So, but I was happy to see that it was still available. It was pretty. I think it was a pretty hot item. When I was actually at the convention center, I noticed that various people wore different pins that are. I wasn't familiar with them because this is my first PAX convention that I ever attended, and they would don all these pins that they call the Penny Arcade pin sets, and that they gathered over the years, and they would trade with various people that attended the convention. So I was able to get myself my first set is the Penny Arcade PAX East 2015 set. Now, of course, my favorite is obviously the pin from the PAX East itself that's specifically made for this year, and that will be my truly remembered item because, like I said, it's my first convention at PAX. So I thought it was really cool. Added to my collection. It's also a memento of my time at this event. What they also gave out was a magnet set. It's a little freebie. You can put it on anywhere that has magnets. You could put on that sticks. Obviously, a refrigerator or any metal piece. So that's pretty cool. Another one that with the PAX East logo. So pretty good freebie. Now going back to Square Enix. Now I say this the best for last. These are the things that I have bought for the most part, and when I went to the Square Enix booth, they had these large glass cabinets where you could see when you went through my first part of my video that they had I think about 5 or 6, I believe 5 or 6 of these figures in there, but I could be wrong. One of which is they had the Static Arts Chocobo. It's from Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. It is a rhythm game that was published by Square Enix, obviously, on the Nintendo 3DS. They came out with 2 games, a sequel that came out maybe a few months ago, and I thought it was really cool. I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, and I thought it was really cute, and also my girlfriend thought that this is a really adorable character, and we both agree that we must have one. And to complement the Chocobo, we also had Moogle from the same set. So really cute, and you know, someday down the line I'll get the whole set, but you know, I didn't have enough space to carry everything. That's really a sad thing, but yeah, I'm really happy to have these part of my collection piece. Now, getting back to Capcom, the biggest things that I've got is actually from them. And there are various games that you're probably not aware that I'm really into. One of which is Okami. Now, Okami is a game that was published by Capcom again, and they released it on the PlayStation 2 originally, and they re-released it on the Wii, and eventually they remastered it in HD on the PlayStation 3. And this one, perhaps to be the 3DS exclusive. The DS. I'm sorry, Nintendo DS exclusive Okami Den. This is Chibi Amaterasu. It's like a chibi one. It's like meaning it's a baby Amaterasu. Really cool plushie. Looks like really high quality. Caught my attention when they displayed it in the glass cabinet, and I'm really happy to have this. You know, I've been looking for this for. You know, I've been around in conventions like Comic-Con. I never got a chance to have it because it's sold out all the time. So I was able to get it this time at PAX East. So really cool. My last piece that I was able to obtain at Capcom is one that I also, you know, it's been very difficult for me to get. It's been always sold out. They always sold it at a good, decent price. So I thought, you know, why not get it if I see it? But I'm never able to do so because it's always going away before I get there. Which is the Street Fighter Cross Tekken what is it? The Fight Stick Pro from Mad Catz. It is a tournament edition. What's cool is they made this through parts from Swanza, and Swanza is very well known for making high quality arcade parts, and they included in these buttons here. I was planning to have this as a way to play fighting games on PlayStation 3, and also possibly down the line when I put together a main emulator, I can put on my computer and play it in that fashion with arcade stick. So that kind of mimics the arcade style of playing. And down the line, this is a good piece that I want to use to its full potential. What's cool with this box is, like I said, it flips out with these doors and adorned with these various artwork. This is from obviously Tekken, and down here we have Zangief from Street Fighter. So I was able to get a test drive on this at the convention center, so it really feels nice, and can't wait to give this a go. Alright, so that is the end of my pickups at PAX East 2015 in Boston. Now, what I would want to say is, if you guys ever get a chance to go to PAX East or any PAX convention, they do have it in PAX Prime in Seattle, PAX South recently, and also PAX Australia. There's a couple of them around. Do make sure to attend. They're really amazing. It's like no other convention I've ever been to. You get to experience the atmosphere of all the gamers, people who have really strong passion for the hobby, and anyone can just be themselves. You can be a gamer and play to your heart's content. Speak with all the people that are involved in making certain games. You get to see indie developers where they show off their products to the consumer, directly to you guys, and it makes it a really, really engaging experience. So I do highly recommend getting into this, going to these events, and just a place where it's cool to hang out, cool to experience what they can offer, all these great developers, people, and events that they put up together. So kudos to all the people who was involved in this PAX East convention. So this is my impression, my view of it. I really had a great time. I would like to thank you for the two people that attend with me, Evelyn and Daniel. They made this experience truly memorable. It was a little intimidating going alone, or with just going in there without knowing anything. They actually organized the event and made my life easier. So I give credits to them, and this is my way of thanking you, straight to you. This is Danny4842. I hope you guys stay to the slideshow in the end of this video, and we'll be making videos very soon. So make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest update in my collecting world. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.